Welcome everybody after today. It'll be a week to go in this league. And after today, it'll be 7 more games. It'll be Friday to Friday. And today we have a big one between the 1986 Mets and the 1994 Montreal Expos. Let's take a look at let's take a look at the schedule, the pennant chase, and everything to that effect. And let's just take a look right now of today's game and everything. First of all, the Pirates have a 3-game lead over the Dodgers and the Diamondbacks with 8 to go. A win and 2 losses, and they're looking good. Atlanta and Arizona have a 2-game lead over the 98 Yankees and a 4-game lead over the Reds and the Royals. They got to win them all. They have to, or else they're done. The Bozeman League, Astros lead by 4 over the Mariners, who lead by 3 over the Pirates. So the Pirates are trying. They got 3 left. They got to gain 1. If you get it to 2, then you're looking good. If you get it to 2, you're all right all the way to the end. But 3 is a little too much. The Astros lead the Phillies. By 2 games. Both of them lost 2 in a row. This is one of the games. The Expos and the Rays are tied. The Oakland A's are back. And this is going to be very big for the Expos, for everybody else in the division, as it's 48 and 44 for Montreal. And this is huge. Tampa, Oakland, Detroit, and Toronto of 87. Toronto's 4 games back. For Detroit and Toronto, they got to win. Detroit lost 4 in a row. The Jabs Blabs 8. This is this game. The Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets are 3 behind the Baltimore Orioles. And the Phillies and the Mets are tied for the final playoff position. The Blue Jays are back there, and the Cubs are back there. The Dodgers lead the Yankees by 2. The Yankees are coming up on that. Anaheim's got their division. LA's fighting for position. The Pittsburgh Pirates are 3 games ahead of LA Dodgers. Yes, Baltimore 66 has a chance. They have a chance. Let's not forget that. And Cleveland is close to clinching the Pittsburgh Pirates in 1960. They, I believe, have clinched a playoff spot, but they're fighting for seedings and position. Everybody wants the top 12 there. So we're going to be about ready to go here. The Montreal Expos and the New York Mets from Stade Olympique, however you say that, Olympic Stadium in Montreal. We're about ready to go. And here comes Lenny Dykstra. Dykstra hitting .316, 9 home runs, 35 RBI. Here in game number 93, Jeff Fassero. He's 5-8 at .373 ERA. A lot of strikeouts, no walks. We're ready to go. And we're going to be underway here for Montreal. The pitch, that's going to be high. Center field. The Olympic Stadium is open, and that's a base hit. So Olympic Stadium, and that is Dykstra. He'll get on. 1 on, nobody out. Wally Bachman, Fassero, and they're going to go to second, and that'll be Dykstra, and he's safe. Dykstra steals second. Oh, he can steal a lot. That's his 19th stolen base. Here's Wally Bachman. .319. Fassero, the pitch. That'll be on the ground. This will be third. The first, 1 out. They know how big this game is. This game is absolutely huge. Here's Keith Hernandez. So Hernandez at first base. Struck him out, and that's going to be 2 outs. You have anybody that could lose this game. You have Tampa Bay and Oakland in this division. Here's Gary Carter. That'll be on the ground. This will be third to first, and they get the out, and that's it. We go to the bottom of the first inning. It's New York nothing, Montreal nothing. Bottom of the first inning, and here's Marquise Grissom. Dwight Gooden. Grissom is .272, 6 home runs, 33 RBI. This will be on the ground. And it's an error. It is an error, and Grissom will get the first. So it's bobbled by Howard Johnson. Remember the last time we had these bets, he had an error. And now here's Cliff Floyd. Gooden to Floyd, and they're going to steal second. They throw to second, and he's safe. That's Marquise Grissom's 17th stolen base of the year. Here's Gooden to Floyd now, bottom of the first. This will be on the ground, and a base hit. It gets through. They're going to score the first run. Coming home, they're going to throw home, and it is 1-0. Cliff Floyd, the RBI single, scoring Marquise Grissom, and it is 1-0 Montreal. Here's Moises. Moises 309, 26 home runs. And Gooden, this will be down. This is 6 to 3, and he's safe. 16 straight for Moises Alou. Dwight Gooden having trouble. He's 9-5 with a 3.24 ERA, but he's struggling here. Here's Larry Walker, hitting 327. Walker, and that's going to be a shot and a base hit. Here they go. They're going to come home, and this will be 2-0 Montreal. Montreal is up 2-0 here in the bottom of the first inning. Here's Will Cordero. Cordero, the shortstop. This is going to be a shot to left field, and that's going to be a base hit. They're going to go around third. And that'll be bottom of the first. And Sean Berry. Berry at third base. The pitch. High pop fly. Center field. And underneath, they're going to make the catch. They're going to throw home. They got a man coming home. They get it at home, and they get the out.
You're out.
They get the out. Moises Alou is out at home. And here comes Dwight Gooden. Dwight Gooden to Darren Fletcher. Fletcher. This will be third to first, and that's it. Good in the second inning. For Montreal 2, New York nothing. So here's Darryl Strawberry hitting 286, 20 home runs, 65 RBI. Montreal is up 2-0 now. Becerro struck him out, and that's going to be one out. Oh, upset. And here's Kevin Mitchell, the shortstop. It's going to be one out. Becerro will be on the ground. This will be the first. They make the out, 2 out. Looking good early. It's going to be 2 outs. And here's Howard Johnson at third base. So Howard, they walk him, and Howard will go to first. Howard Johnson to first base, top of the second inning. Ray Knight, the DH. Knight struck him out. That's going to be it. We go to the bottom of the second inning for Montreal 2, New York nothing. Here comes Dwight Gooden against Rondell White in the bottom of the second inning. 240 average. Rondell, 9 home runs, 37 RBI. And a strikeout. That's going to be 1 out. One out. Lansing, the second baseman. This is going to be to left field, a line drive, and a catch, 2 out. So it'll be 2 outs, and here's Marquise. Marquise Grissom, the center fielder. They jammed him, picked up. Gooden will throw to first. He doesn't have the crazy time he did in the first inning. He goes 1, 2, 3, but Montreal still has a 2-0 lead. The out-of-town scoreboard. Chicago and Toronto, that's a big game. The Dodgers of 81 leading Milwaukee 4-3. Tampa Bay is losing. That's big. Cincinnati's losing. They'll be done if they lose. Baltimore's got to win them all. They got the 77 Yankees. If they don't win, they're done. Philadelphia is losing against Kansas City. Kansas City's got to win them all. Pittsburgh is 79 is winning at home. Cleveland of 1995 is winning 1-0 in their game. They want to close out the Marlins. Boston of 04 in the first inning there. San Diego beating Detroit. Kansas City and Philadelphia, big game there. Finals from today, Arizona all over Texas. Pittsburgh all over Washington Nationals, 14-0. Wow. Clemente had 2 home runs all over the place, and Pittsburgh emphatically saying, yes, Florida wins. They beat the Mets at 69. The Yankees of 98 beat the Pirates at 91. And the Dodgers 10-5 over Detroit. Detroit loses. A chance for others to gain ground there. Top of the third inning, here's Mookie Wilson, the left fielder. Pacero, and that'll be on the ground. Third to first, 1 out. Lenny Dykstra, center field. He's 1 for 1 today. Pacero, struck him out, and that's going to be 2 outs. 2 outs, and here's Wally Bachman. Wally Bachman is 0 for 1. Pacero wants to go 1, 2, and 3 in this inning. And it'll be a slow roller to him, and the throw to first they get him. That is 1, 2, and 3. We go to the bottom of the third inning. The score, Montreal 2, New York 0. What a game. Jeff Pacero is looking good. Here's Cliff Floyd. He's 1 for 1 today, and that's an RBI. Floyd on the ground. And Howard Johnson will not throw to first. He'll just keep it. And here's Moises Alou. He's 1 for 1. On the ground, could be 6-4-3. It's 6 just to 3. So it'll be 1 on, 1 out. Floyd is on second. Here's Larry Walker, 1 for 1 with an RBI today. Good in. And that's going to be a strikeout, 2 outs. In the bottom of the third inning, here's Will Cordero. He's 1 for 1. That's going to be a high pop fly, center field. And that'll be 3 outs. We go to the fourth inning. Scores Montreal 2 and New York 0. We go to the fourth, and here's Keith Hernandez, hitting .327 home runs and 68 RBI. Pacero. And that's going to be a strikeout, 1 out. Pacero is pitching a very good game. Here's Gary Carter. He's 0 for 1. Pacero looking good. That's going to be deep to right field. This one is back. And Gary Carter has just hit a home run. Gary Carter has just made it 2-1. The Expos have a chance to really get up there with 8 games to go and get a little bit of a buffer zone. But New York, not if they lose. And New York has made it 2-1. Here's Darrell. Darrell is 0 for 1. And Strawberry, this will be a shot and a base hit. So Strawberry will go. That'll be going to first. It'll be 1 on with 1 out. Here's Kevin Mitchell. 0 for 1. Chicago leads Toronto. Chicago's down by 1. Oh, and that's going to be a base hit. So it's going to be 2 on with 1 out here in the top of the fourth inning. And here's Howard Johnson. He walked the last time he was up. Pacero to Johnson. Struck him out, and there's going to be 2 outs. 2 outs, top of the fourth inning, and Ray Knight, the DH. He's 0 for 1. Pacero, the pitch. That'll be on the ground. They pick it up unassisted. The Mets get a run. But the Expos stop them there. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. The score, Montreal 2, New York 1. Bottom of the fourth inning, and Sean Berry, the third baseman. White Gooden. That'll be a shot to center field, right center, and it'll be a base hit. It'll be a single. It'll be a base hit for Berry. Bottom of the fourth inning. Here's Darren Fletcher, the catcher. High pop fly, and underneath. Will make the catch, and that's going to be one out. Here in the bottom of the fourth inning. It's Rondell White, left fielder. He's 0 for 1, only hitting .239 on the year. It gets away, and they go to second. Berry will go to second now. In the bottom of the fourth inning. And Rondell White 0 for 1. That'll be on the ground, not that good. They pick it up, and Carter to first, they get the out. 2 out. They didn't get it. Berry would be in sacrifice position. And here's Mike Lansing. Lansing is 0 for 1. Struck him out. So we go to the fifth inning, the score. Montreal still holding a 2-1 lead. Let's go to the out-of-town scoreboard. Well, here we go as we start the out-of-town scoreboard here. LA leading Milwaukee. That's big. Chicago 1-0 over Toronto. Toronto's got to win. Tampa Bay has tied the game. Cincinnati at 75 is still down. Kansas City all over Philadelphia. Baltimore is still losing. They got to win that one. Cleveland's still winning. Pittsburgh's still winning. If Pittsburgh loses, it might be time to say goodnight. Boston and St. Louis tied. San Diego leading Detroit. Philadelphia 2-0 over Kansas City. That's big for the Mets. The Yankees in Houston tied. Chicago 1-0 in the Derby. 0-3 is winning. Later on, Minnesota and Houston. And those are still the same final score. We got to see really quickly, who does Seattle have? Seattle has San Francisco in San Francisco. And you never know. Top of the fifth inning, here's Mookie. And he strikes him out, 1 out. Number 7 for Pissarro. And here's Lenny, who's 1 for 2. So Pissarro now ready to go. And Lenny Dykstra will be on the ground. Pissarro will pick it up. They throw to first, and he's safe. He beats it out. He's just that fast that he can do that. And Wally Bachman is 0 for 2. Bachman walked him, and now there's 2 on. The tying run is on Sackett. And the tying run is Lenny Dykstra, who's fast. First baseman Keith Hernandez. 0 for 2, struck out in the fourth. The pitch. Struck him out. He struck out again. 2 outs, 2 on. Gary Carter. Carter has a home run today. It'll be on the ground. 6-4, and that's it. Go to the bottom of the fifth inning. My goodness. It's still Montreal 2 and New York 1. Bottom of the fifth inning. Blake Gooden has settled down, only allowing a couple hits since the first inning. Here's Marquise Grissom. And Grissom, that's going to be a high pop fly. Center field, and they're going to make the catch, 1 out. Here in the bottom of the fifth inning, here's Cliff Floyd. Floyd is 2 for 2. Gooden. High and deep field, left center field, it hits the wall. And Cliff Floyd is down 3 for 3. He has a double. What a game for Cliff Floyd. And Moises Alou, the DH. Detroit is down 4-0. Could be the end of their season. And that's going to be a strikeout there, 2 outs. Detroit in trouble of losing everything tonight. Walker's 1 for 2. That'll be jammed him. And this will be Johnson to Hernandez for the 3rd out. We go to the 6th inning. The score, Montreal 2, New York 1. Here's Darryl. Darryl Strawberry, right field. That'll be a shot and a base hit. So a base hit for Strawberry, and it'll be a single. 1 on with nobody out, and Kevin Mitchell, the shortstop. Mitchell, and there's going to be a strikeout, 1 out. 1 out, top of 6. Here's Jeff DeCero. On the ground. Could this be around the horn? It is. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Score, Montreal 2, New York 1. Bottom of the 6th inning. Montreal 2, New York 1. And here's Cordero. Cordero struck out, 1 out. So Dwight Gooden is still pitching. He might go the full way. Here's Sean Berry. Berry is 1 for 2. And that'll be on the ground, easy. Mitchell to Hernandez, 2 out. Two out. Here's Darren Fletcher, 0 for 2. Struck him out, and that's going to be it. We go to the 7th inning. The score is still Montreal 2, New York 1. Top of the 7th inning, here's Ray Knight. Ray Knight will be the DH. And what a game this is. Such tension. Montreal has a 2-1 lead. Here's Ray, the DH. DeCero. High and deep to left field. This one is back. And good night. We could be tied, and we are. It's tied up at 2. Ray Knight has scored, and it is 2-2. What a day it is. 2-2, and here's Mookie. He's 0 for 2. Mookie Wilson 0 for 2. That'll be on the ground. They pick it up, throw it at first, and that's going to be out again, 1 out. 1 out, and here's Lenny. 2 for 3. And the pitch, that'll be on the ground. Cordero, and he throws him out at first. 2 outs, Cordero to Floyd. Wally Bachman now. 0 for 2. Bachman. That'll be a strikeout. Well, we go to the bottom of the 7th inning for the out-of-town scoreboard. Teams hanging on in some separation. Here's Rondell White now. Struck out. No, he walked. Rondell will walk in 5. Mike Lansing is 0 for 2. Lansing, and that'll be to left field. A line drive and a catch there, 1 out. In the bottom of the 7th inning, Grissom is 0 for 3. 270. They're going to steal. They throw to second. He's safe. Rondell White, 6 stolen bases. And Grissom again. The center fielder 0 for 3. The pitch. That'll be on the ground. Johnson to Hernandez, 1 out. 2 out, sorry. That stolen base was big. It could have been a double play. Here's Cliff. 3 for 3. They ought to walk him. They ought to walk him. They don't, and that's to right field. Underneath, and they make the catch. Darryl Strawberry, we go to the 8th. It's Montreal 2, New York 2. And Keith Hernandez is 0 for 3 against John DeFurry. John DeFurry's 3-1 at 2.04 ERA. 35 1/3 innings pitched, struck out 49, walked 8. Giving up 8 earned runs and 31 hits. The Expos trying to, that's going to be ball 4. It's 2-2 here in the top of the 8th. Hernandez walks, and here's Gary. It's 1 for 3. Carter on the ground. There's around the horn. They got it. 2 out. And here's Darryl, who's 2 for 3. And DeFurry, and strikes out Darryl. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. The score, Montreal 2, New York 2. Wow, Houston is ripping the 27 Yankees. Here's Dwight. And Moises Alou, 1 for 3. Dwight says that's going to be high to left center. And underneath, 1 out. That's the left fielder, Mookie Wilson, 1 out. Larry Walker is 1 for 3, hitting .327. Gooden, and that's going to be a strikeout, the 7th one for Gooden. 2 out. And here's Cordero, 1 for 3. That's going to be ball. Oh no, they call it a strike, and that's it. We go to the 9th inning. The score: New York 2, Montreal 2. Here's Kevin Mitchell, 1 for 3. On the ground, it's short to first, 1 out. 1 out, and here's Howard. And Howard Johnson. Detroit is still down 5-0 to San Diego, and Detroit's about to go. Howard again to center field. And that's going to be caught, 2 out. Here's Ray Knight. Houston's winning against the Dodgers. Pitt has come back against Kansas City. On the ground, and that's easy. We go to the bottom of the 9th. It's 2-2. Bottom of the 9th inning, and Rick Aguilera is in. He's 2-6, a .533 ERA. He has 13 saves on the year, but this is not a save situation. Here's Jeff Gardner at third base. Gardner, and that's going to be a high pop fly to center field. And underneath, 1 out. This game is so big. It is so big for Montreal. Unbelievably big. Aaron Fletcher, they could get a little bit of breathing room. Fletcher against Aguilera, and a hard shot to right, and that's going to be a base hit. It hits the wall. Where is Fletcher going to go? He's going to go to second or throw to second. And Darren Fletcher is safe. It is a double for Darren Fletcher. One out, and here's Rondell White. Rondell. That's going to be a shot to center field and a base hit. Are they going to win the game? They come home. This is going to be it, and the game is over. That's it. It is over, and they are all flooding the field. What a big win for Montreal. Rondell White. He is going nuts, and you can see they are going crazy in Montreal. And New York loses, and that really surprised me. It looked like he was going to get it, and they sent him home. It kind of took me crazy here. Differy with the loss. He's 4-1. The player of the game was Dwight Gooden. Gooden pitched to 69. He was 8 innings pitched, giving up 1 earned run, 2 runs total, 7 hits. He struck out 8, walked 1. Facero, 2 runs, 2 earned, giving up 7 hits, struck out 10, walked 2, but he gave up 2 home runs. Both pitched a lot. Batting, Dykstra had 2 hits, Strawberry had 2 hits, Donuts went to Johnson, Mookie, Wilson, Wally Bachman, and Keith Hernandez. Though Bachman and Hernandez and Johnson all walked 1 time. For Montreal, 3 hits for Floyd. Donuts go to Lansing. And Marquise Grissom. And none of the Donuts walked. Gardner was only up once. A 3-2 Montreal win. And how big that is very big. As we go down to the pennant stretch, you know, that is so big. Let's take a look at the pennant chase now, including the schedule. We got 7 to go. 7 to go. First of all, let's take a look at the scores. So the Yankees beat the Pirates. So the 98 Yankees win. The 88 Dodgers win. They beat the 13 Tigers. The Marlins win. They got to win them all and go 50-50. The Pirates beat the Nationals. That was big. Arizona won. That helped their cause. The 81 Dodgers won. Tampa Bay, they won. They're now 49-44. The Blue Jays won. The White Sox are down 1. The Reds beat the Derby. They have the same record. But Cincinnati is 75 is done. What a disappointment. What a disappointing year that is. What a terrible disappointing year. Kansas City beat Philadelphia 7-1. They're barely alive. They got to win them all. Pittsburgh beat Oakland, so they're still alive. New York 1-0 over the Orioles. They might be dead. The Expos beat the Mets. The Mets beat the Indians, so the Indians are 48-45. The Indians got to get 51 wins. If they get 51, they're in. 50 is the most the Marlins can get, so they're going to be fighting for everything. The Red Sox win. That's huge. The 61 Yankees win. The 80 Phillies, they win 4-0. So they take a 1-game lead. The Padres beat the Tigers. The Tigers are done. The Colt 45s kill the Yankees. The Yankees, what a shock that is. The Astros beat the Twins 12-2. So the Twins don't gain anything. I believe they're 1 game ahead. The 71 Pirates, they win 12-6. A huge win there. The Astros 7-2, so they're staying alive. The 16 Cubs, they lose. They're done. The Angels beat the Astros 12-8. Crazy game. 7-0 Astros. They lose the game. The A's beat the Dodgers. That's huge. The 87 Blue Jays lose. They're done. The Mariners win. That's big for Seattle. And the Orioles win a 1970 7-2. Let's take a look at the pennant chase. The Pirates, this is 7 games to go. 7 games. The Pirates have a 3-game lead over the Dodgers and the Diamondbacks, who have a 2-game lead over the Yankees and a 4-game lead over the Royals. So the Royals got to win them all and hope that the Dodgers and the Diamondbacks don't get 3 more wins. Everybody won, nothing changed. So there you see the Pirates, the Dodgers, and Diamondbacks are big. The Diamondbacks have a easier schedule. They could be dangerous. The Royals are almost done. The Pittsburgh Pirates, they're down by 3 games with 7 to go. They're waning, but the Mariners have the Padres and the Dodgers. The Pirates have the Cardinals and the Mets. They could win them all. But the Pirates, the most they can get is 55 wins. So if the Mariners get 4 more wins, that's it. So the 79 Pirates, they got to get something going in the next game. They got to get it down to 2. Then you got breathing room a little bit. You got to get it to 2. The Ron Chuckett League gets down to 1. The Washington Nationals have lost. And the Boston Red Sox are only behind by a game. They've won 3 in a row. The Dodgers of 1981 and the Tigers are behind by 1 game. The Nationals have the Pirates again. The Red Sox have the Cardinals. The Dodgers have the Brewers. And the Tigers have the 88 Dodgers, not the 81. The Astros lead by 3 games over the Phillies, who got killed. 3 with 7 to go. And this is very big as the Philadelphia Phillies. They have an easier schedule. Brainiac Baseball. Everybody's starting to drop off. Detroit is done. So it's Montreal, Tampa Bay, and Oakland now that are in the pennant race. And Montreal and Tampa Bay, remember, it's the top 2. Oakland is 1 behind. So Montreal is the Mets, Indians, and Red Sox. That'll be big. The Rays have the Expos, Astros, and Yankees. That's even bigger. And Oakland has the Dodgers, the Padres, and the Marlins. The race there, the Jabs, Blabs, 8. Baltimore leads by 3 games, who lead the Mets by 1, and Toronto by 3. Oh, how big it is. So there it is. The Mets and the Phillies are in a pennant race, and the Orioles right now, 7 games to go. They lead by 3. They're out of the playoffs by 4 games. So the Orioles have the Red Sox and then the 91 Pirates. The Phillies have the Yankees and Rangers next. And then the Mets have the Expos, Astros, and Astros. And then the 93 Blue Jays, who are 3 back with 7 to go. They got to keep winning. They have the White Sox again and the Expos and the Astros. Yeah, Red Sox fan league. The Dodgers have lost 3 straight. The Yankees lost 1. It's a 2-game lead with 7 to go. They have the Tigers and the Mariners, and then the Angels and the Rays for the Yankees. Cyro 329. The Dodgers have lost 4 in a row. The Angels have won 5. Nothing there. It's Minnesota. Yeah, the Dodgers have lost 5 in a row. What is the... They're saying 99. So here's the regular season. And the thing is, you got the Baltimore Orioles at 4 games with 7 to go. The Dodgers are on a slide. You just never know. They're on a slide. 55 to 30, 55 and 38. Boy, if the Orioles would have won 2 games, their last 2, they'd only be 2 back with 7 to go. And the Orioles are a good team, but they're starting to slide. Here we go, the Slovak Frig League. See, Minnesota and Chicago. You have New York, you have Baltimore Orioles. You have Arizona, Baltimore again. And for the Chicago White Sox, you have Toronto, then San Francisco, and then Montreal. The principals picks, Cleveland has lost 2. Taking a look at the regular season, you look at the very end, Florida is now down 5 with 7 to go. Cleveland's magic number is 50 for at least a one-game playoff. And Florida's got to win them all. The Reds of 1990 are also there, but it would take a miracle. It would take a Cleveland collapse. Now, Cleveland, on the other hand, they have the Mets. If they lose there, they have the Expos, and then the 86 Astros. You never know. So that's the pennant run today, and tomorrow is still, it's going to be, they have 7 to go. Still, tomorrow will be new games. As you can see, tomorrow will be, no, it will be match day, yeah. No. It'll be match game 94, and it's all the same. It is all the same as we take a look. There are some really good teams and good games, and it's a little bit of craziness here, but we'll pick one out. There's a lot of good ones going on here. All right, that's going to be it for us today. Have a great day, and we're about to do AFL football next. Have a great day. We'll talk to you later.